Well, hello! Welcome to what will hopefully be a series, but we'll see how we go. But hi, hand reveal. Whoa. This is Don't Think, Just Draw, which is a little series that I want to start where I give myself like a theme just to keep myself on course a little bit, but I try not to overthink things when drawing and I just draw what I'm feeling at the moment. I have always wanted to doodle. That sounds so weird, but like I don't know how to draw something without it having a purpose. So like I have, mouse cursors and desktop packs and tile sets and things for stream, but if I wanted to just sit down and doodle a page of just fun, cute little doodles, I don't know how to do that. Like, that's just, I don't know, my brain overthinks it. I want to try and overcome that and sort of document it here as like a little series of videos. But yeah, let's jump into it. The theme that I'm going for today, something that I've drawn a lot, which is flowers. And because spring is around the corner, this feels like the perfect theme to get into. To give myself a little bit less overwhelm of the blank page, I've made like a little gridded notebook page for myself to fill in. But yeah, I have this little mini sticker sheet of base characters that I can use as well, because that's how I normally start out drawing out different poses, is either from a standing pose or like sat down and then add my little characters heads and accessories and stuff on top of them. So we've got those to work with. I'm just gonna give one of them a little flower crown. I think that would be cute. I also have this grid, and in this grid I wanted to just make it a bit easier for me to draw my characters like looking in different directions. So I think for this one I'm gonna have them looking down. Okay, I've got a thought. I'm thinking uh fairy, not fairy crown, flower crown, but like with little daisies. Did y'all ever do this when you were kids, where you like put a hole at the top of the daisy like stem and then thread through daisies to make like a little daisy chain? That's that's the vibe. That's the vibe that I'm thinking of. Um, Let me move their eyes down a bit so it looks like they're working on something. The plan for these videos are for them to be quite chill, quite laid back, both in terms of editing and just general vibes. They're also not scripted, which is very different for me, and man, do I feel it. My brain feels like it's working 10 times as hard to form sentences good. But it's okay. I'm sure it'll get better. That's what I kind of want from this, is to get better talking in real time as well without a script. I've got a couple bullet points, but quite literally it's 3 bullet points to try and keep me on track. Because I've tried this once and it did not go well. But I'm not gonna give up on it. We're just gonna give it, oops, just punch my other camera. We're gonna give it another go and try and not let perfection overtake this idea I have, as it has overtaken many an idea in the past. But yeah, I really enjoy the sort of draw with me style videos. So I'm thinking of doing a very similar format to that. And hopefully it'll be like I don't want to say a podcast, because goodness me, this is not as structured as podcasts go, but just something nice to have on in the background while doodling, working on creative stuff. And I'd really like for it to hopefully encourage folks to give a creative endeavor a go. Try to let go of some of the perfectionism that might be holding you back from doing something like this. because I've had this idea for this series in particular for a good while now. I want to say maybe a couple months, probably longer, but I just kept putting it off because I was getting in my own head about how to make it and if it's good enough and if I have like the right equipment for it, and just too many things getting in the way of just actually giving it a go and kind of defeating the whole point of it, which is to let go of perfectionism and just do stuff for the fun of creativity and the fact that we can just, you know, get a bit of paper and pencil and just start doodling. So I really hope that this helps in that way of encouraging folks to try it themselves. It doesn't have to be doodling either, like I say. Could be any creative thing that you're looking to do. And if you are crafting or doodling alongside, I'd love to know how it goes. Let me know in the comments what you're up to. That feels so weird to say. It's fine, it's fine. Gotta get used to it. I'm gonna give Fern, who's my little bear character, I'm gonna give them a little flower crown. Because I think that would be cute. As if they've like made a flower crown and they were like, I'm enjoying this, let me just keep making more more of it. I'm wondering if like it could surround the whole piece somehow, but I'm gonna hold off. See what else I doodle first. I don't really have a plan or a sketch for any of this really. I just had the theme in mind and then I was like, okay, we're just gonna go for it. We'll go for it from there. I've never been a doodler and I would love to be. So that's what I want to get out of this. I want to become someone who just can doodle on the fly and come up with ideas. That's not the right way to put it actually, because like I can come up with ideas, but I don't know what it is about doodling specifically. I can't come up with ideas of things to draw. And even now I'm like, what should I draw next? I don't know. Oh, actually, instead of doing like a daisy chain, maybe one goober. I'm kind of making the goobers my like, not pinpoint, I don't know what the word is. My focus? Kind of. My focus in these this doodle page in particular, because I've drawn them a lot. I've drawn them for, gosh, like a year or so now, so I'm quite used to just drawing them in different poses. And also having something familiar I feel like will help make it a bit easier at the start. I'm wondering if I can hide like a bouquet of flowers behind them. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It'll be like here, I guess. But yeah, I think we could. Well, yeah. Okay, let's try it. I'll give it a go. And then if what do I want? I've been drawing a lot of pink and white flowers lately, so I think that's probably gonna be the color scheme. It's gonna be the vibes. Just because I'm so used to it. And then if I just add a little, it kind of looks like a giant pink carrot or something. I'm trusting the process though. It's gonna look a bit funky, and that's fine at the start. That's fine if it looks funky afterwards, to be fair. I gotta get used to it. But yeah, I've been drawing a lot of flowers lately, because I've been making a phone icon pack, because that's been asked a couple times, and I apologize to those who have asked, and I've been like, yeah, I'm working on it, and I have been, but it just has taken me way longer than I thought. There's there's so much more that goes into it, or at least for like pixel art specific icon packs, because I want everything to like look a similar size pixel wise. There's just it's a lot more a lot more involved than I had planned originally, but I think it's looking real cute. I'm real excited about it. And I will of course post about when it's out and released on my shop pages. Another thing I need to get better at. I think it's just self-promo in general. As an art bean who would love to make this a full-time thing, I gotta get used to talking about what I'm working on. So consider that practice for that. This is gonna look weird because it's on a white background. This isn't really helpful, but if I guess just go around it like this, do a little nice. Okay. Wait, I think this is gonna be really cute. Wait. I love it when a plan comes together. Who should be holding the flowers? Like I say, I have a little face grid of my main 4 characters. So we've got Fern, who's the bear character. We've got Daisy. We've got Lily, who's a frog, and we've got Lulu, who is a bunny. And I think because it's spring and it's bunnies, and I was gonna say ducks, but I don't have a duck character. But I think Lulu's a gift-giving gal, so I think she'll work great for this one. Lovely. I'm gonna add a little heart. Lulu's favorite color is purple, so Oni feels right to add a little purple heart. Or maybe 2. Ooh, adventurous. Going wild. Oh, that's really cute. Okay, great. I think one more, and then maybe we dot in some flowers and like smaller elements, because I'd love for this to be like I don't know, I've seen so many doodle pages that are very inspiring, and I know I'm not gonna get to that level yet, but I wanna add some, I guess, compositional elements like they do. And just see what I vibe with and what I don't vibe with. So I think one more. I think I want to have someone planting some flowers, like in little flower pots. I think that would be really cute. We can have some water flowers as well. Okay, hang on. Getting ahead of myself. I want them to like be sort of kneeling rather than their legs in front, like their legs be behind them. Don't know how that's gonna go, but we'll figure it out. Actually, I think it's completely fine. You know what? I'm not panicking at all. That's fine. That works. Perfect. We need a like plant pot situation. Maybe like a little planter box? Are they orange? This one's gonna be orange. I have decided. Lovely. Great. Okay. I need them. Do I need them to move a bit closer to it? Maybe I could put the planter. It makes my life a bit easier posing them if I just move it. Maybe move the planter in front of them. Maybe this hand is in, like, has a little trowel and they're digging. Maybe they're holding, like, a little flower that they're about to plant. I like that. That sounds like good vibes. I don't know where their legs start and their body begins. Hang on. Have I got that right? That kind of looks odd, and I don't know why. You know what? Let me just cover that up with some extra flowers. Ugh, flowers just solve all problems, really. I should probably. Oh, wait. Let me erase this one so it looks like they've picked up the flower. Bit of storytelling. They've picked up the flower from this one. This little thing. And then they've picked it up and then they're gonna go plant it in this. Yeah. Okay, lovely. Okay, vibing. I don't know if I want them purple though. Let's make them pink instead. I keep accidentally changing the layer because I'm like tapping the screen. Add a bit of variation. Oh, this is looking cute. Okay. I'm vibing. This is actually nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be going. In terms of just, I don't know, nerves and overthinking stuff. We need dirt. We need a lot of dirt, like, around it. And then, oh, I don't have. How are they holding the trowel? Like, I don't know what a trowel looks like. Wait. I do, but I don't know how to translate it into pixels, which is the story of my life. I'm like, I swear I know how to draw this, and then I try to draw it in pixel art, and I'm like, ooh. No. Absolutely not. That's not too bad. Doesn't look like they're holding it really, but maybe if maybe if I oopsie daisy cover it, like cover the handle a bit more, so it's actually like there. Oh wait, and then. Yeah, yeah, perfect. Lovely. Okay, great. I tell you, I could fret over like 5 pixels for hours. For truly hours. Actually, I might add a bit of. Oh. So that it looks like the front of the hand and then the back of the hand. Yeah! Okay, perfect. Alright. Let's add some flowers into this. I think actually I'm gonna use. I've made myself just like little sticker sheets for stuff lately, and I've been loving it. So at the mo, because of the flower fields I've been making, I've sort of got a bunch of flowers. So I'm gonna dot some of those in and hope that that works. I don't know how many I really need. Because I don't want to mess up the trowel as well. I think that works. I think that's cute. My one concern is adding an outline to it is probably going to make it look a bit wild, but I'll give it a go. I realized I got completely sidetracked with yapping about flowers. But I wanted to yap about how flowers were a good idea as a first drawing prompt, I guess? Drawing theme. Um, I think it's because I have such a familiarity with it, or with them. I did a sort of art challenge. I want to say a year ago, but it might be longer than that. Oh my god. Time is a blob. It was called the Alphabet Superset Challenge, and it was by it was hosted by Struthless here on YouTube. And I wanted to get back into creating consistently, and so I made this series of fantasy themed flowers where there was this witch who was going on a journey, and she has a journal that she's trying to keep track of all the flowers that she discovers on her journey, and she lists them out A to Z, one for each letter. Basically made like a little backstory for each of them and made a drawing, which looks so different to the style that I'm drawing here, but I still really love that style. I haven't drawn in that style since, but I would really like to get back into it, or just try it again for a little bit. But yeah, I have like a fond attachment, I guess, to flowers, and I think that helped just figure out, especially now, just figure out what I wanna draw, what I'm vibing with, what feels easy, like what feels natural to come up with ideas for, I guess. I think I'm gonna go for, since it's spring, a tulip would be cute. So let's draw that. But yeah, I'd really like to come back to that world that I built. The world itself is called Azura, but I would like to maybe revisit that format again of having sort of journal entry of fantasy magical themed plants, or maybe like mushrooms or something like that. I know is it funguary? Which I think is like an art themed around mushrooms and stuff, happened last month. So I don't know, maybe it would be cool to do that next year. I say next year because, oh man, I got too many projects on the go at the moment. But yeah, I don't know, that could be really nice. I feel like I'm adding the same the same 4 pixels, and I'm just like, does this look good, or does this look good? And I feel like that is a big chunk of the process that I was gonna say I don't show, but I do on Twitch, at least, because I stream a lot of whatever I'm drawing at the time. A lot of art will go up on there. Honestly, I really enjoy drawing and yapping, at least in a streaming sense. There's something just nice about the community there. I think that's good as a little sticker. What I'm thinking is we actually do make it sticker like. So I do 2 outlines of white. It's like our little recipe. And then I do 1 outline of gray. And it kind of just looks like a little sticker. Like the stickers that have like the big bold white outline around them. I don't know, it's cute. I like it. I think I'd like to try and draw another daisy. Daisy? Wow, I'm getting my flowers mixed up. Tulip. I'd like to draw another tulip, I think, down here. Maybe on an angle? Oof, adventurous. On an angle, I don't know how I feel about it. But that might be just because it didn't have a little stem. I don't know. Actually, I think I fixed it. It's wild how like 1 or 2 pixels could make or break a shape that you have in mind. What did I do? What did I do before where I was like, I like it, and then I kept drawing on it and I was like, I don't like it anymore. I think that's it. I think that's where I was like, this looks good. But yeah, I think especially because with pixel art, it's so every pixel is so important in terms of what it represents that it's a lot. I don't know. It's just a lot more weight to the decisions. That makes it sound so much more intense than what it actually is. It's very calming. It's kind of like a little puzzle, or I normally feel like it feels like a little puzzle, which is nice. All right, let's outline 1, outline 2. Oh, outline. Oh no, no, hang on. I gotta fix that. Outline 3. There we go. I think because we've got so many like not I guess they are kind of like daisies. I'd like to draw some daisies as well. Oh, I've okay. I was like, this was even at some point, but I don't know what. I don't know what happened. I don't know where she went. Oh, there we go. Looks a bit rounder. I like that. And just add another color in. Yeah, it's the way. It's 100% the way. Because then I can add like little mini gradients between these parts as well. I like that. I kind of wanted it like how I was drawing the leaves earlier. Wait, if I can show. Like here, it's the darkest color in the middle here. Then it's one shade above, and then 1 shade above for the outside. I kind of want to do that for these petals. The colors that I had were a bit too stark. It kind of looks like the petals have curled in on themselves. I don't know if that's what I was aiming for, but it's alright. We'll go with it. We'll see how we go with it. I also really like this sort of dithering pattern where it's like there's a space between every pixel. It reminds me of cartoons dithering. What's he called? Halftone dithering that you get in comics. So I've kind of not adopted it, but just try to integrate it into my drawings. I don't know if I've overcooked this now. Dang it. Like looking at the style next to the other one. Oh, the other one's so simplified in comparison, so I think I'm gonna simplify it again. I feel like I've just gone back to what I had originally drawn like 5 minutes ago. Now I'm unsure about this. Maybe that's fine. Okay, we're getting rid of her. Goodbye. Goodbye now. How am I gonna put this? I think I'm gonna put this here. Outline. Outline. Another outline. Oh, I think this is cute. Okay, hang on. I think I'm gonna try and wrap this. I'm gonna do it on a new layer. I don't trust myself to not completely destroy this layer. If I... Oh no. Yoop. 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 I think that's doable. I might add a little loop-de-loop here. I think that would be fun. Yeah. Try not to overthink it. I'm like, because I could just do this 7,000 more times. Or I could just fix up this one and do the things that I would like with it. Oops. Like, do I want to add more loop-de-loops? Probably not. Probably not. I'm gonna have it go in front of Lulu like that, and then behind Daisy. Yeah, cute. Okay. And then have one here. Have it behind the sticker as well. Oh, I like that. I think that's nice. It fills out the page a bit more as well, because I was starting to panic and go, oh god, what do I... what do I fill it? What else do I fill it with? Only thing is I don't know if I like the outline. I think I might remove the outline. I can't remove the outline, because then I don't see... Pink flowers it is. You know what? Pink, and maybe this like pale yellow, if I want to mix it up. Have a good mishmash of different colors, then we could do that. I think that works. Lovely. Okay. I'll be back in a bit once I've removed this. Like I say, I'm still trying to figure out what style I want to do outlines with. I love outlines. I think they're such a good tool for contrast, but I haven't quite figured out how I want to incorporate them in my work. I think this is a pretty good start. I'm gonna lower this a bit. Just because I want it to look like it's properly wrapping around. Lulu. Lovely. Alright. I think dotting in where the center of the flower is helps a lot, and then I can just go from there. Loop-de-loop. They kind of look like, oh, I would love fairy lights like this that have like little flowers on them. I think that'd be real cute. Lovely. All right. Add some that are pink. I've never really been someone who gardens or has like a snazzy, I've never said snazzy in my life. A just nice little space to themselves. But I have a friend who has an allotment, and it's, I don't know, it's kind of inspiring me. I'm like, maybe an allotment could be nice. Oh, I think this is cute. I like this a lot. I don't normally draw with pink so much, but I'm kind of vibing with it for this one. What could we have? We could just have like actual, just more flower. Actual? We could just have more flowers, but just doodly. doodly ones. I've wanted to really incorporate sort of physical mediums like pens and pencils and stuff, but make it sort of pixel art. Or that's been the vibe. I don't know how well I've achieved that, but that's been the intention. We could have like little bees. That could be cute. Little bees buzzing around. Now, I'm sorry, bees. I'm not a fan in real life. I am too scared of the noises. But I do think they are quite cute. Wasps, on the other hand, completely different story. Please leave me be. All pun intended. Please leave me alone. What color? I wanted to add a little trail, but I don't know what. Is this too intense? Yeah, yeah, it is. Maybe I could use the blue. Like a little. Oh, the layers. Oh, the layers locked. I was like, huh? And then just like erase part of it. I don't know if this is even readable though. Oh, it is a little bit. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Let's get some more bees. Get a bee over here. They don't have to have trails as well. I can just have them. It'd be like cute little mini stickers. Cute. Okay. I'll give a couple of them trails. Maybe the ones on the sides, because that's a bit easier to not overlap with everything else. I like the little loop-de-loops though. Oh, you know what I'm gonna add? I'm gonna add the dithering brush. Because I love adding like little pockets of just... Yeah, the little... I don't know, the pattern's really cute. But I can't quite explain why I like the pattern so much. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, maybe I could do... I'm enjoying this little crisscross shape, but I just want to put it in different colors. Almost like bigger pixels. I don't know, they're kind of cute. I much prefer adding, can you tell that I much prefer adding the details? Like picking the actual like bigger shapes, nightmare. But then adding in all these cute little doodles and details, I'm like, yeah, I can do that. Can do that, no problem. I don't think that's too bad. It's kind of cute. It's yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I think I do like it. It's a little, maybe I went a little ham with the doodles, like the tiny doodles. I think because I just didn't have as many big things to fill in the space, I was like, just fill it with tiny doodles. But all in all, I think this is cute. And I think I'm already starting to overthink the little parts of it. But yeah, I think we'll call it there. Thank y'all for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you enjoyed this style of video, if you'd like to see more. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Take care out there. Goodbye.